I need a thumbs up. I need a yes.
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, is it showing the Linux part?
Yes, it's showing Linux.
Okay, awesome. Okay, awesome. So like we know, I'll just do like an introduction, like a basic, and we'll just go into like what we have for today. So I'm sure like you guys all know like um the basics script. Sorry, I just want to check my screen. Let me got it. Okay, so I'm sure you all guys all know the basic already, and PWD, and that is where I am right now. And so the major thing we will be using today is like list, like where you are, like list your current directory or list where you are. So today we'll be having automations today, and so this automation is for us to like reduce our manual work. Like we hear people saying automation, automation. Like it's not a big deal in the sense that you can also do it with your Linux. So today we're just going to be looking into it, and I'm just going to be writing a basic script. So all we know that we have like some like a basic extensions. Like let me bring up my notepad. Okay, so I'm having two screens as well. So we have so what can just give me like an extension that we normally use like on a day-to-day basics? Any extension, dot extensions?
.txt.
Okay, txt. Okay, so txt. Any other one?
JPG file pictures.
Pictures. Just a
GIF
minute.
or JPG.
Just a minute. Just give me 1 minute, please. Okay, so that's for picture. So we have like JPEG, we have JPG, like you said, we have PNG.
PDF.
Thank you so much. We have PDF.
PDF.
So all what we know is no is that the extension has to start with dots. So today we're going to be using the one that we use for Linux, and we mostly use dots sl dots sh, like it's a shell script. And so today we're going to be starting with the extension we're going to be using is dot shell. So I'll start here by begin with making a file, and this is how to begin to make a file. We say touch. Touch means like open a new file. So I will most likely be naming the file. Let me just go into my directory, um, documents. Sometimes I like to just double click on that particular one and file. So I'm already inside my documents, and that's why like it's telling me that there's no file such as that because I've already done it already. Yeah. So I'll just do a list. I think I already have a folder called playground. Playground C drive. This one. So I'll just go CD playground. And so to clear, I can do clear like everything. And I'm just going to write in a short script. So I'll be calling it um, touch cloud. So meaning open a new file called touch cloud, and my extension will be .sh. And when you do like a list of all the files you have inside here, I have the file here called cloud.sh. So if you see these particular files, like you can see that the color are like a little bit different. This white one means there's currently nothing inside right now. And this blue one means like it means like it's a text file, like it's a file, and there is nothing inside right now. And that's is white. And this one, it's a file, but there's something inside and it's green. But this Dolly, it's a directory, and that's where you can see that the name is different. So it is a directory, and this is a directory, and this is a directory. A directory means like a folder. Okay. So I'm gonna be opening up. I- I'm gonna be opening up my file, my shell script file. Okay. And you can also do that from your hand as well. And so I'm just going to be writing a simple script. So I'll just say create a folder. You can create a folder. Let's say IAM. Okay. And create another folder. Let's say users. Okay. And now I want you to just echo. Okay, so before then, okay, let me say. So before, let's just say echo. Echo means like show me. So show me welcome to, or just say it, or just print it out. Yes, I think that's the word I'm looking for. Print out. Just say welcome to lab, and it should write that particular script into. It should write that particular script into. Sorry, names. It should write that particular script into John.txt, and it should also write that particular. It should say something again saying it is good to have you here. So please, if you don't understand anything, just let me know. I can always go back again. So when you're writing like a particular text, like a particular um what do you call this? Like like a particular um statement, you finish it with a double quotes. So this is like a generic name in Linux. So like we have some names like it's already like embedded, like this make directory, this echo, these signs, like so that they're like a default thing that you have to use. Like I can't use this like as a name, no, because it's like a Linux code, right? So let me just say something like jd dot txt, and at the end of it, so let's say remove the script. So to remove a script, is you do rm. It means remove. So I said remove let's say remove oga dot py. So this this extension py means like it's a Python file. Okay. And let's just leave it as this. So that's just the end of the script. And to save, I'll do escape. I'll do this column and I'll do wq. Okay. And it will save. So mind you, I just wanted to, so if say let's say like you're writing your script and you can't remember like what you did, right? You can always just cut it out. Cut means show me everything, as in show me without you running on my screen. So I just want to check out the scripts inside what I wrote. So I do cut that particular thing. So this is all like everything I've already written so far. And now I want to create, I want to, I don't have this Oga um py in my file, so it won't run. But let me quickly revisit the script again, and let's say I write something there. So to start to edit, you press I means to like insert. You can see my inserts here. Then I can start to write something in my shell script. So let's just say I write echo dot echo dot I love cloud space and I want to write it into so this double double right hand sign means to write into. So to write into this particular file. And I will save again. So to save is escape again, semicolon, and I'm going to put W, small letters of WQ means to save. And now so like it's time for me to like run my scripts. So to run a script, I'm just going to do delete. I'm not sure it's going to work, but let's try. Okay. So I'm going to do dots. Sorry, did I say dot delete? You guys should please correct me. So I'm going to do dots, my script, remember? I'll be doing dots, Klaus dots S. And it's definitely not going to run because it's saying I don't have the permission. And so there's something in Linux called permission. I'm not sure if you guys have read about that. Can somebody explain to me if you are aware of that? Can somebody explain to me? Does anybody know anything
Can you
about?
repeat that one more time?
So does anybody know about the permissions we have in Linux, like the permission?
Yeah. We have the read, the write, and execute permission.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much because so that is the major reason why it's actually not going because it's saying permission denied. So if we take a look at this, let me do it. Let me clear my screen again. And the release. So if you see my screen well, it's saying like earlier I was saying permission denied. Permission denied because this cloud.sh doesn't have the permission to execute that particular file. So I have to give it like the right for it to like execute. So this R stand for read, W stand for write, and there is something I'm missing here. If you see, X means to like execute that particular file. So if you take a look at it, there's a dash here, and there's a dash, and there's like two dashes here, right? And that's why I can't like execute it. So the first dash is for like the group, and the other dash is for the user and the sorry, the user group and
Please,
the individual.
can you increase the terminal a little? I think it's a bit tiny.
Okay, let me do control plus. Sorry. I can't. Sorry. I did
Don't worry,
control
continue.
shift plus. Okay. Um,
More, let
is
it
it
be
okay for everyone?
so that they can see. Yeah, good. And I tell them what you use to increase it so that they will know.
Okay, so I did but it's very I'm currently using my Linux for I did control shift plus, and you can also do control shift minus to like reduce the size if you don't want it to be that big. Okay, yeah, that's what I did. So the I think that's about that. So that's about the permission, but if you don't understand the permission, like you can as well just read about the permission. So right now I'm just going to be changing the mode. So change mode meaning I'm changing the permission, and I want to give the permission because like it's my computer. But please like make sure like you don't do it for like a production server that you're not sure of. But since this machine belongs to me, like I can do anything I want to do with it. So I'm just going to be changing the mode to 777. So there's sometimes that you can just like in my place of work right now, like if they ask me, like I don't give 777 because 77 means the person can read and write and execute like into it, into the particular file. And sometimes like you don't want the person to do that because the person can edit a file that is not supposed to, or can have access to a file that the person is not supposed to. So you should like try to like watch what your office and processes are. Okay, but because this is my machine, I can do anything I want to do with it. So I'm just gonna do being 777, meaning I'm just giving it the full permission, do anything as you like. And I'm gonna be doing I'm gonna be putting my script name into it. And if I do my list again, you can see that I already have everything I need to like run that particular file, that stuff. Yeah, see, you can see that everything is, the user can write into it, the group can write into it, and the person that owns that machine can write into it. So for me to run that particular script, I'm going to be doing dot cloud. So this is how to run a script. You use dot slash and the name of the script and to start running. Okay, so you'll feel that nothing happened, but something already happened because before now, if you can compare these two files, I didn't have this JD text here and I didn't have this John text here. So what happened was that the file actually ran and it actually created a file called JD and it created another file like called John. So if you see what we wrote here, let me just cut what we wrote here again. Hide this guy. And I cut what we wrote here. Um, you can see that I said it should say welcome to Linux, and so that means I didn't have this file before. So me running this particular script, it's created this file john.txt and is like it will write welcome to lab inside this john.txt. And I told you to write it is good to be here. So I was supposed to write it's good to be here actually. Then but it's wrote into jd.txt. So I didn't have these two files before here. But because of this particular thing I ran, it's now created this particular script for me. Okay. And now I said you should echo I love cloud space into oga.py. And I also told you to remove it. So that's why we're not seeing this particular file here. Okay, because I said echo into this space, meaning echo this particular file and create that particular file and also remove that particular file. And that's why we're not seeing that particular file here. Okay, so you can also run the same script again, like you can run another script again. So I'm just going to be editing. I think I already have a script already here called delete. So if I should say VM and say delete John, I think I said JD. So remove JD. So to edit again, I'll press I. Like if you don't press I, you will not able to do anything on it at all. So if I want to save again, I'll do escape and I'm going to put my semicolon WQ. Okay, small, all in small letters. And if I run this particular delete script now, if I run this delete script, it will delete, just watch now, it will delete these two files, okay? JD text txt and john.txt. So yeah, I know. So you can see that we don't have those two files here any longer. So like, is it clear? So that is how to write like a basic like automation script, and you can all do it. Is it clear, folks? Any question? I'm going to give us things to do right now. Is it clear?
It's clear.
Okay, so I'm just going to give you guys something simple to do, and you can just quickly do it. So I want you guys to create four script file, and like I'm just going to put it in the chat so that we can all do it. Or like if you guys can do a similar thing, like is anybody ready to share their screen to do the same thing I just did? Let me see the names. Does anybody want to take the lead? Ace? Ace, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you want to share your screen? Or like anybody that is actually ready can share their screen so that we can, or like everybody can share their screen so that we can all watch and see. Okay. Okay, so everybody can start doing something like this so that or we all can just share our screen so that I can just take a look and change the view. Okay, Solomon, Blessing,
One of
Olajide, Rachel. Sorry?
one of the great thing about our lab over every other lab
Mhm.
is that it's fully hands-on. You understand me? So the more you practice it, the more you know it. If you don't practice, you don't know. You understand? So the more you practice, the more you know. So I would recommend everybody just do something. I'm not expecting you to get it 100%. But the interesting thing, if you get it here and you do it again, you'll be so happy with yourself. And Blessing, I noticed that you are still using your phone to share, right? Blessing, can you hear me?
Yes, I downloaded the WhatsApp, and in fact, I don't know where when I put on my laptop now. I can't. In fact, I don't know. I couldn't just find where the download went to.
Send email to you can send the email to your stuff, right? And use the email to log in. You will enjoy it when you are sharing screen, because when you are working, all of us here are going to work. When you want to work, they will tell you to share your screen. If you are not used to sharing screen regularly, it become an issue. So sharing screen is part of agile process, is part of learning. So
So
try
you said I should do what?
and log in with your laptop, your Linux laptop, and share your screen. Just do that. That will be your task today. Is that okay?
All right.
Okay. So continue. Dollar so sorry, I interrupted. I just wanted to...
No, that's okay. Because I just wanted to say that like we should all be very, very used to sharing screen as well, because right there in the space out there, you have no choice but to share your screen, right? So, and it's also good just to get yourself to like know more stuff, right? So I think it was it Ace sharing screen? Ace. Okay, Solomon is sharing screen.
excuse me, dog, but I have a
Yeah.
question. Like, so, like when I make a mistake, right? I'm trying to shift this echo further up. Is that a possibility? I'm trying to, and I'm having difficulty trying to figure out which key to use.
Okay, can you just um help me in moving your terminal up a little bit? Yeah, okay, fantastic. Okay, so can you press I? Can you press I? Okay, can
If
you
I
press back arrow? There's something.
back arrow. So when I press the back arrow, it gives me a D.
Okay, can you just escape and let's quit the session first of all?
You want me to start
There's
off?
something. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with yeah. Okay, and let's do it again.
So,
Okay, can you go down again now
so if I
and
press,
press I? Okay, press I. I
okay,
means inserts.
all right. So when I press the arrow key, gives me a C or D, up or down. Then I get. So I don't know if I have to press shift with it or control with it or.
No, I think there's something wrong with it with the keyboard. Like, are you using an external keyboard or it's with your
No,
computer?
this is with my laptop.
Uh, I don't know. I've not experienced this before. Patrick, have you experienced this before? Because like it's not even supposed to give you anything. Just the backspace supposed to work. Another thing that can work is like, can you press escape
Okay.
and can you do sorry, I think is DD double
So
D like
are you having
DD.
issue? Sorry.
Then go down again where you want to delete anything.
Okay.
Go to that
So
space, like this space here. Just keep pressing DD,
okay.
DD.
Yeah, yeah. All right. This is more better. All right. I guess that's it.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
But
All right.
ideally use then press I back again, then start typing. But ideally you should even have to. You can always use a backspace. So I think there's like settings on your keyboard that
Okay.
is wrong, I presume. Yeah.
It's not pressing I. He has not pressed I, right?
It
No.
did. It pressed I. Yeah, it did. It
Yeah.
did. Patrick.
Okay. And your back key is not working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you should delete. You just try and use your delete. Sometimes it happens. Maybe when you were launching your this thing, you didn't set the keyboard properly. You can result.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, dollar per please continue.
No, it's fine, Patrick. So Solomon, that's Didi I told you to do. I was like, if you're trying to delete like a lot of files, right? Then you can do escape and delete. But ideally, your backspace should still work for like a um little backspace. I mean, your backspace should actually work for that.
Okay. Edit again.
Okay, so just escape again and
Okay. Got it. All right. Okay. Okay. Now I got it. Okay.
awesome.
So freaking confusing.
Okay, so did you run the code yet? No. Okay. Okay. Solomon. Are you trying to run the code? To run the code, Solomon.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you do a list and can you do a list first of all? Okay. So can you run the code now? But I'm not sure it's going to run because you didn't give it the permission to run. So can you do? Let's try first. Dot slash, like the backslash forward slash. Yeah. Then the cloud. Then the file name. Yeah. Okay, so can you give it like the permission? So I'm going to do change mode, ch space 7. Oh yeah, you can do that too. Yeah. Then like if you want to rerun it, just do arrow up, one more arrow up. Your arrow key, the one that goes up one more time. Yeah. Yeah, that's back to do the that down one now. Yeah, enter. Then you do a list. So you can see that you already have those files, right? And those folders already created. So if you want to do like a delete, to delete those files, like everything, you can write another shell script that says delete IAM, delete james.txt, delete john.txt, delete user. So you can write another script that does that as well. So I think you are good, Solomon. So does anybody want to share the screen again? Blessing, I think you're sharing your screen.
So Blessing is fully here. Congratulations, Blessing.
Okay. I think Blessing is okay. So Blessing, are you okay, Blessing, with yours? Blessing, are you okay with yours? I think you're muted.
Okay, we
So
have,
let me go to the terminal.
yes. So everybody, please share your screen. If you can share your screen,
Okay.
please share. Marvelous. Share. Apart from the script that Olaposh gave us, right? You can also think about a script. Think about something and just show it to us. This is what you've done. You understand me? Just think of something and you just show it to us. You see, we are spending 2 weeks on Linux. The reason is very important because if you understand it well, every other classes will be very easy. That's why we are spending so much time. So if you miss it, come back again. You understand? And I know Blessing is already on top of the game. And apart from Blessing, everybody is on top of the game. Like I'm very sure that almost everybody, Solomon, Dolakbo, Rachel. I know Rachel is on top now. Marvelous. Is just share and do something. Let's play. This is called playground. Blessing, you are opening a directory. That is why you're having this.
Okay.
So you are supposed to create a file. To create a file, use that touch. And for you to make it a file,
Okay.
you must use an extension.
You have to do cuts.
So
Okay.
just
It's
close,
.sh.
just close it on top. Close it on top. Yeah, cool. Close terminal.
Okay, so we cannot work. The directory cannot work with the Vim.
No, you are not supposed to open a Vim with directory.
Okay.
Open a Vim with the directory, it's going to tell you to create a file inside the directory. That's a very long process.
Okay.
Okay, over to you. Let's play. This is playground. Let's play. Everybody share your screen. Solomon, GD, share your screen. You know what? When you share your screen like this, I will see your issue, right? I can call you individually. I'm having me. You see, Blessing is out now. At least I called her when I told her to share screen. I called her to support her. So you can have issue. I will just call you. I'll make sure I support you so that you can be with us rather than you being in silence, right? So if I see share your screen, it's just because I want to know where you are having blocker so that I can help you. Thank you. So share your screen so that let me see your challenge. I know how to help you. Dolapo, over to you.
Okay, so I also wanted to state that why we're using .sh is because we want to run that particular file. You can't put a .txt and expect it to work. It's not going to work. Okay, so there's some certain extension that can work. So hopefully we can take you through that once we are done with the session. Any question, Rachel?
So one question.
Marvelous.
Sorry,
Yes,
one
please.
Solomon. You said that we also have to add .sh. So if we add .exe, it won't work.
If you had which one? EXE?
Yeah.
No, it's not going to work.
Okay.
It's not going to work because so there's some extension that can work and where. So the next thing that we want to put it through is called Visual Studio Code. Okay, and now so Visual Studio Code is like where you can write almost all your programming languages, and that particular application already has some prepackaged software that will enable some of those files to work. So some of those files are like .py, .html, .docker, or they will work on Visual Studio. But you know that you can't expect something to run like .txt because .txt like is just a file, or .jpeg. JPEG is for your picture, like it's not going to work because it's for like your picture viewing. Okay, so there's some certain like extension that will work for programming, like HTML is so like web pages, py is Python, JSON has its own extension. So they're all extension for a programming languages or for like a file or documents. Like now we have Excel sheet is dot xls. That's dot Excel. Excel, right? Yes. And dot ppt is a PowerPoint, right? So you can't put a PowerPoint here like and expect it to run. It's definitely not going to work, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess supposed to know the extension we have and what is the extension for. Yeah.
Perfect.
Then in addition to what she said is that, as I said yesterday, bash extension, bash script is sh. So if you want to run a script, which is Linux script, also known as bash shell, sh means shell. Bash is a version of shell scripting. We have the PowerShell, we have the bash shell, we have all the shell language. So most of the shell language ends with sh. So if you are running a script as a file, it must be a shell language, a shell extension. You understand me? So that the share interpreter, which is the bash in your system, can see it as a file that they can run. Just like opening Microsoft Word in a system that does not have Microsoft Word in it, it will not work. Even if you put Python in your system now, it will not work because Python, unless you have installed Python in your system. Meanwhile, TXT file is a text, it's a plain text file. You understand? It's a plain text file. So unless you convert it to an executational file, there's a way you can also modify it as far as what you just told you, having VS Code, putting many extensions and installing the extension in your system. But that is not where we are in now. Let's just focus on share scripting. So the extension of share scripting is .sh. In case you see any file, you see .sh, know that it's a share, it's a bash script inside. Okay, thank you so much for that. I just want to add to what she just said. So please run your script, share your screen, do something. Even if it's just to a share file that has just create a directory, that's the only thing you do. It's okay, it's a good start. Or maybe a share script that will tell the information of your laptop, maybe the network information, that's IP config. It's a good one. Or you just want to write to share the information of your hard drive. That's DT. You understand me? DT-A or DU-A. It's okay. Just write a basic script. If it's just to create another file, maybe touch. Just create a file, put a bash script inside that file, and execute that file. That is what we want to see. You understand me? But you can go deep and think deep and do something deeper, better for all of us. So we have how many minutes to do that?
All right. Okay, sir. Sorry, I have a question.
Right.
I on my terminal, I don't know if you can see it. When I removed this, I found out that you see this the file 3, the color remained purple when I didn't put that inverted comma.
Because you didn't.
When I added the inverted comma, it turned white. So is it turning white like she said? She said when it's the white color, it means is a file, right?
This that one in this case is different. When you call a quotation, a quote in a bash, normally bash we just see like a normal variable, like a quote, like a normal word. So when you say echo and you open a quote and you close a quote, you just see like a bracket, maybe you are closing something. So if you must open a quote, try and close it. Understand me?
But is it compulsory that we have to fix in that quotation?
It's not compulsory when you're using echo, but it makes your code more interesting and more easy to read. You understand me? Like echo, I have a bread. Echo, love my bread hot. Okay, you have to make your language interesting, right? I love my bread hot. Then inside this place. So if this code you have already put here, it makes it look nice. Echo is a script, it's a share command. That dash is a share command. But I love my bread is what you want to put inside. You understand me? Then file. You understand? So you say you put inside a file. Now what I want you to do is this. I want us to make it more interesting. At the end of every shell, I want it to print on your screen what the script has done. For example, echo, I love my bread hot. File 1.shell. Then the next line should be file 1, echo file 1.shell created. Then the other one, echo file 2 created and echo file 3 created. Then done. Or the last one will now be all files are created. So it's just a simple thing. By just going to the next line, say you just write echo file 1 share created after the first line. Good. Space. Just go down. No, not space. I mean, enter. Go to the next line. Go back. Yes. Enter. enter, then you also say echo file1 .sh is created. So because you are very sure that this, immediately you run this script, it will work. But if it did not work, this file1.sh is created. So you go to the next two. Make sure it's more relaxed. Is created. There's no A in your created. So like that, the next two, echo this. You now say file2 created. The other one's file3 created. You understand? In that way, people will know, because by the time you execute a script, you didn't put all this echo. People, you may not know what has happened unless you will go inside and check what has happened. But with this kind of script, you will be seeing it showing on your screen. File1 has been created, file2 has been created, file3 has been created, done. So by the time they look at what you've done inside that folder, they will actually see that file1 was actually created. You understand me? That's just a way of you saying, computer, do this and tell us if you have done it. Do this and tell us if you have done it. So echo is also used to communicate to the computer and also use the computer to communicate to you. Remember, computer is garbage in, garbage out, right? So that is just, I'm just trying to add 1-2 spice to what Dolakbo is doing, right? So like that, it will make it more interesting. And if it's possible for you to make file1, file2, file3 space, just create a space in between them. Enter, so that it can be nice. You understand? It can be neat. But you should be able to write a clean and readable script. No, not that one, not there. It's supposed to be in the second, yes. After the echo, yeah. Down, enter. The second one, enter. Good. But if you don't want computer to read anything, you use hash. If you put hash at the beginning of anything, computer, the Linux will not see it as anything. We see it as a comment. It will not execute that line. For example, if you want to delete any line, you don't want computer to execute any of the line. You just put hash at the front, at the beginning. Linux will say, okay, I'm ignoring this.
To hash it is to ignore it.
Yes, hash means ignore. Okay, continue there. Well, Dolakbo, please continue. Thank you so much.
Okay, folks. Does anybody want to share their screen? Ace, Blessing, you are doing good job so far. Well done. Blessings. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Ace,
thank you. Okay.
Ace, are you there?
Yeah,
Do you want to share your screen so that we can see what you're up to?
yeah. One second, please.
Okay. Rachel, are you there? So the thing is that we're trying to like put everyone like up to speed because Linux is like the fundamental thing that you're supposed to know in this part of um, work. So I will employ you guys that just try to share your screen, and like if you don't have any like if you don't understand anything, please you can as well just ask away. Are you there, Rachel? Marvelous, are you there?
Yes, please. I'm trying to share the screen. I'm confused. I was
Okay.
sharing it before, but I don't know.
Okay, let me see because I can only see Blessing's screen. I think it's the same Blessing's screen.
Okay.
Yeah, so just try and do something.
Please, can you see it now?
Yes, I can see. Rachel.
Mm.
But do you guys understand what we are trying to do? Is it clear?
Please, the .sh is
Okay.
bash, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
I've missed like few classes and then I'm trying to follow up with what you're doing. Please, can you explain? I know what the echo means and I'm getting it because when I started creating this thing, my terminal just told me to install the Vim. So I just had it
Okay.
installed now and
Okay.
everything.
Okay.
But I'm getting it at the point because it's also bringing the what I should how I can install it. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So I've installed the Vim
Mm-hmm.
and that's why it brought me to this particular point.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I
So
don't have
I'll
any
just take it
file
from
on
here.
my system. Like
Mm-hmm.
this whole system is like a new system and everything. I don't have any
Okay.
file. So I
Okay.
just created a file. Please, can you
Mm-hmm.
explain like the echo and the what's it called? The
Okay.
.sh again, yes.
Okay. Sure, I can do that. Okay. So what we're trying to do is that we're trying to create a particular automation file for you to do some certain things, okay? Because at work they will most likely tell you that you need to like automate a file, and do like a particular thing rather than you doing the repetitive job like over like all over again. You can try to like automate your work even without them telling you I work. Like I work, I try to like automate my work rather than me doing a repeated task again. Right, so what we're trying to do today is just to just like automate like a basic file, so that when we run that particular file, it will recreate two more files for us, and we can also delete that particular file. So the first thing that we did was that we created a shell script. A shell script is the executable file that will run that particular code that we're trying to write. Okay. So now if you can just X out, can you just do escape?
Yeah.
Wait, press escape. No, not
Okay,
es-
sorry. Oh,
yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. That's fine. Yeah. We're all learning. So just go, go back to your terminal.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Then do PWD. PWD means print out your
Print
working
working
directory.
directory. Yes, I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just show me where you are. I want to see where you are. Okay, Rachel. So I like to create like a particular folder. So maybe for your code based work or for whatever. So we can just create a particular folder right now. So let's call it do you know how we can create the folder? Okay, so it's called make a directory,
Make
meaning
directory.
you do mk, mk,
Yeah.
yeah. Then you can call it maybe playground or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Okay.
So your T, I mean, is not spelled correctly. Okay. Okay, so can you go into that particular directory you just created?
Mm, mm, mm,
So do cd,
mhm.
and then go into playground. So you're going inside that particular directory,
Okay, okay, yeah,
playground.
I get it now.
Okay. Enter. So
Okay.
now you can now create your scripts that will execute the code. Okay. So now
Mm.
you do just find a name and just do, so you do touch, then you create the file, then you give the extension a .sh. Okay, awesome. Now VM, open that file you just created. So the thing I was trying to like explain to Solomon earlier on is that if you
Yeah.
don't use .sh, it's not going to like execute. Okay, because
Okay.
it's a shell script. Okay, so now
Okay.
let's try to like write our code. So we can just do make a directory mk, or you can do like whatever you want to do. You can even just write it. You can say touch, so but let's do make a directory mk make mk together, one word. Yeah, you can say any file you want to create. You can just do .txt, any file you want to create. So when you do, sorry, I kind of goofed. When you do make a directory, like you can't put .txt at the end, because like it's a directory, right? A
Okay.
directory is not supposed to have like an extension. It's
It's, oh
only a
yeah,
file. Yeah,
that can have an extension.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Dolapo, please, can you see my
Yes,
screen?
ma'am. Just a minute, please. Let me just go into it. Um, yes, person. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know what to do now.
Okay,
This
so can
display.
you, what happened? You said you discovered the command window. You cannot close the. Can you do
I
I press I? Okay.
okay.
Can
I
you
can
do
delete right now.
delete? Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
delete everything. Backspace. No, the backspace is not working anymore, right?
Mm, it's not.
Okay, do escape.
Okay.
Okay, semicolon. That's
Okay. Then
do WQ.
WQ.
No.
Okay.
Just remove the backspace. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, remove the last character. Yeah, then enter. Let's see.
Okay. What's going on?
No, small letter. Oh, you know what? Let's just quit it out. I think you may have to. Yeah.
Invalid.
Okay, can you do escape? escape and just quit it, because I think you already put some extra characters. Escape and DD. Can you press DD?
Okay.
Is escape working? DD is not working. Okay, can you do escape and put semicolon and just quit it? Q Q and put that exclamation mark here.
Okay.
Okay. Can you do?
Okay.
Can you not do? Like, are you done with your code? Are you done with everything you're writing?
Yes, I am now.
Can you
So
do
I'll
escape? Can you do
yeah.
escape now and save it?
Okay.
Enter. Okay. So you can run it and let's see.
Mm.
Okay, let me go back to Rachel.
I'm here.
Okay, so Rachel, so back to you. So I mean, try to create a folder, another folder again, and try to do echo. So you can do so many things with these automation scripts. So depending on what you want to do. Okay, so you can now do echo. Let's just say end space echo I love cloud space or whatever. Yeah, anything you want to write. Yeah, anything you want to write. Yeah, it's
Okay.
left to you. Okay. So when you do greater than yes twice,
Mm.
it means write into a particular file. So let's write into a particular file.
Okay. Will there be any extension with this? Or
Yes, because it's a file. Yeah, yes. So you
okay.
can put .txt or any extension that's it's a file. I think you can say .doc. Yeah, anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Okay.
So we can do one more. We can do
Okay.
one more. Echo something else.
Oh, so yeah.
Okay, we have 5 minutes more for this.
Yeah, let's just wrap it up.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do something else. Let's do remove RM. RM means remove.
Yeah.
Remove space. Let's do that AIM AD dot doc. Yeah. No, DOC. There's a space there.
Yes.
There's a space there. Okay. So now let's save it and let's go on the script.
Okay.
So how to save? You do escape. Press escape. No, press it.
Okay.
Press escape.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should press escape on the
Yeah.
document. Yeah.
Then do semicolon, like the the two dots on your keyboard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then WQ. That's how to save. WQ. So you can just write it down so you can get. See.
Okay.
So the thing is that rather than you everyone, like, I'll just advise. But rather than you like using your mouse to do something from henceforth, like you can practice with your command line. So just keep practicing, and you'll just get used to it. But like if
Yes.
you don't practice and practice, like you will not really get used to it. So you can hit the return key now. Return, enter.
Okay.
Yeah. So now to run the script now, so you run the script. Can you do a list? LS
Yes.
Mhm. Enter. So can you do so? There's many types of ls. You can do ls, just this ls. It will just show you the name. It won't show you any other thing extra. But me, I like to see the directory. I like to see who owns the file, because I work. It may be some other people that own the file. So like I need to see it like at a go. So like doing ls space, yeah, l t t r, yeah.
Okay, what does this LTR mean?
So it means just list everything, like the size. So if you press enter now, it will show you who owns the file. It will show you what kind of directory. I mean, what kind of permission it has. So if you click enter, see. So you can see that the first one, it just showed you the thing that is inside your particular folder, right? Unlike
Yes.
this one, it is telling me the numbers of files I have inside that folder. That means that I have 4 files inside that folder, right? Is
Yeah.
saying this is the permission. So that's -rw dash. It means the permission it has. It only has the user has a read write execute read write. Sorry.
Okay.
Then it's saying that this particular file belongs to Rachel, and the group is also Rachel, and it's not showing me the size of that
Okay.
particular file and the dates and the time.
Uh,
Yeah, okay.
so
So
my question is, what's the difference between this ls hyphen ltr and ls hyphen l, just l?
so
Because
just so you just try it and we'll
okay,
now see the difference here.
okay, I think it's the same.
So they so why we're not seeing it here, because you only have one file, okay?
Okay,
But if you have a lot of file, one of
okay,
one of it will show you ascending order, meaning
okay.
the big
Maybe
meaning listing
alphabetically also.
alphabetical order,
Yeah.
yes, and the other one will show you the latest. That's
Okay.
that's list dash TLR will show you the latest, while um list dash L will show you alphabetical order. So there's another one. There's so many lists, but there's also a LS. If you do LS dash A LS, please do LS, yeah, dash A. It show you the hidden file. Yeah, enter. It will show you the hidden, if you had hidden file. So you can see that dots that is there. That
Yes.
dots actually matters in a Linux, okay? But you really can't say much because you only have just one item like to say, okay?
Okay.
And that's why,
Yes.
yeah. So
All right.
now can we run our script? So now if you see now, what I was trying to draw at is that you don't have the full permission to run that file. So now we want to change the permission. Okay. Now, so to change the permission, you can do it in so many ways. You can do U plus X. So I just like going straight to change mode. So I change the mode. So you can do CH. So there's so many, yeah. So there's so many ways, and you can just go online and read it, because to
Okay.
that user permission group is highly necessary for like everyone to know. Okay, so CHMM for mother, O has an Oscar, D, yeah, D
England.
space
Okay.
77, and now the name of the file. So 117 777, yeah, and now one of the file, yeah, put the file
Do I need to put the .sh too?
for sure.
Ah,
Okay, I think okay,
Enter.
continue.
Okay. So now let's quickly just run the first so that we can just wrap up this particular session. So
Yeah.
okay.
dot dot slash yeah, then the name of the file .sh. So do a list now. Enter. So you can see that the files that you created in
Yes.
that folder is already there
Yeah.
now, right? So
Yeah.
that is the benefit of doing an automation rather than you creating all these things one by one every day, like a repetitive task. So you can automate it. So rather than you spending like 10 hours to do your work, you can do it like in a 1 hour, or even 5 minutes, right? So
Mm.
I hope you understand. So you can just get back and keep practicing automation. So you can also create another shell file,
Yes.
another script that can, once you run that script, it will now delete everything. It will delete add day, it will delete that add day folder, goofy, and that goofy text. So you can also create that as well. They can delete it. Okay.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, I have a question, please.
Okay. Yes, please go
Yeah,
ahead.
my question is, how do you view a folder? That's the first question.
Okay. So to view your folder, or does anybody
Yes.
want to answer? I think Solomon, you wanted to answer?
It's cat. You have to,
CAT.
yeah, see it.
I tried C8 and it's not. It's
No.
saying it's
So
a directory.
sorry. So it's it's a directory. You can only open a directory, right? So you can only do a
Okay.
list on a directory. That is the
Okay.
only way to do it. So you can it's just like you have to list down what is inside the directory. That's the only thing you can do. So you can do ls or
Okay.
ls dash l or ls dash ltr or whatever ls, but you have to list it out. You can only list the directory. But for you to view a file, you can cut the file, or you
Yeah,
can
I
do
know.
a list,
Mm.
or you can
Okay,
do a
so
list.
so
Mhm.
what you're saying is you can just list to know what is inside a folder,
Yes, a
right?
folder. Yeah, that's what
Okay.
you can do. So you
So
can narrow down into the folder at a go, right? You have to narrow into a folder and then narrow into a file. You can't say you want to like um skip that particular procedure. Like it's just like you opening your Windows files, right? You have to open your folder, then before you can now pick a particular file that you want to see. So
okay,
you
now
can't say you want to. Mhm.
if I'm getting what you're saying, what makes
Yeah,
up a folder is the file you put in it, right?
that's correct.
Okay, so that's why you can from the folder get to the file.
Yes, that's correct.
Then, secondly, I want you to please paint a scenario of this automation you're talking about. Maybe like working environment. How does this automation apply? I don't know if you can just paint a scenario because
Um, okay, so there's something that we normally do every is it bi-weekly? Like so we do it bi-weekly, and our work we have like 40, no, we have like 60 like environments. Environments means applications. Okay, we have like 60. So every weekend the server people will tell us that, okay, they need to patch the server, right? And so because they need to patch the server, we have to bring down those application every time. So imagine if we have to bring down 60 of the application every weekend. So we have to bring it down and we have to bring it back up, meaning we have to stop all the applications and we have to re start the application. So rather than we doing like stopping the application one by one, that's like say 60 environments, that would take us to like an hour to do. So you mean as like we just do stop the environment, stop, it will take time. So rather than we doing that, we now decide to write an automation that it will stop everything for us at a go. So rather than we going to, and the thing there is that they are all on different servers. So that means we'll go to like 20 servers to stop 60 application. That would take time, right? So what we did was that we now automated it in such a way that once we run one particular file, it will stop all the 60 environments in the different servers. So that made our work faster. So rather than we doing like 1 hour, we would do like 10 minutes just to like ensure that everything is fine. Is it clear?
Okay, sorry. Let me just explain, or let me
Yeah,
recap.
recap. Yeah.
Mhm. So what you're saying is that, assuming you want to shut down the application, right, for 20 servers, and so maybe the script you are writing is shut down every like 3 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
So and so, and you list the servers, right?
Yes.
Or like every 8 hours, shut down this application for this server. That's the script you run, and once you just click on it, it goes on like that.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
So we've already written it like in such a way that it will go to that particular server. Like we wrote down all the servers they're supposed to go to, and we wrote down the name of the application it should shut down. So what we just do that we'll just press that particular button and everything is just going to work. So rather than you doing repetitive tasks, right, and wasting time, that will help you. Yeah.
In addition, why are we spending time to be doing this? Most of the things you're going to be doing all through is going to be based, you're going to be resting on this. So what I would recommend you do for you to be able to be stronger, you see that Linux on hash that you did last time? Go and copy all the scripts that they showed you guys to do. Right? Create a file, put those scripts inside that file. Be running that file. You'll be seeing what you are doing. The advantage of this is that by the time we start doing Terraform, Ansible, Kubernetes, all of them are all configuration file. All of them are all automation file, just that they are in different language. So my YAML stuff. So you're going to see the joy of it. You're not going to be asking some question like, why are we putting 5 commands? Even Docker file is an automation file. They may have in different language, but they are all automation script and they are based on Linux. So what I would recommend, go to all those on hash again. Copy, you can just copy, I think it's about 21 chapter, right? Copy like 5 chapter, put all the script in one place, put it in one file, understand what the script is doing, run that file. You see the results. You're going to appreciate this automation. Now, try and create one file, and that file, write a script that when you run that file, the file will write another automation file, and that file will be executable. That means you create one file, maybe automate file, and that file, you tell the file to write another Linux file in another file. And you now tell that file to execute that file that you've run. So one file will execute 1, the other file will execute 3, 1 will execute 2, 2 will execute 3, 3 will execute 4, 4 will delete everything. You can decide to, it's a way of brainstorming your head, brainstorming your mind. You can do it. So this is one of the things I want us to focus on. If you're able to do that.
Mr. Patrick, what you just said now, I don't understand. I didn't get it at all.
You
create one file to run another file.
The file will write another file. And the things you're going to write inside that file will be the things you're going to write inside that file will be able to execute that file that you write, and it will create another file, and we'll put something inside the other file, and it will execute another file. So it's simple. You can do it. Let me just give you an example. Time is fast spent. Okay, let me I think I have a sample here. I can just give you an idea. I just give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So it's a way of going out of normal. You are not supposed to be, you understand me? You should be able to think out something, just think out a solution, and you just create the solution, and you just keep doing stuff. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Please, a minute. Please, a minute. Please stop the noise now. I'm going inside now. Stop the noise now. Sorry, can you even imagine? I'm just shouting on top of it. God, that's nonsense. Oh shit. Shit. When you have kids in the house, it's very hard. Sometimes it can be. I need to. Oh God, this is noisy. Okay. Okay, now let's do this. Excuse me. Okay, let me just put it this way. It's a simple script which you can do. Let me create a new slide. For example, I create a file. Maybe the name of the file is automate.sh. Inside that file, I write touch, or let me not use touch. Most times you don't always use touch if you want to create a new file inside a file. You say echo. Maybe if I say echo and I say mkdir, no, let's say echo, inside that echo, watch, I will now say echo again. MK echo echo sh. Sorry. Hello, can you hear me?
Sorry, Patrick, we can hear you, but we can't see your screen.
Oh, sorry. Let me share my screen. Oh shit. Okay. If I say echo, another echo. Let's just run a simple script. Let's say mkdir. New auto. Then inside new auto, AUTO, inside a folder called news.sh. Watch. Then I will now say this test.sh. If you see this script, sorry, it's in capital, it's supposed to be small. You see this script, this first script is going to write another script inside this file, right? Because you can see it's in a quotation mark, right? So this script alone is going to see this as a comment, as a normal variable, and is going to write it inside this file. So by the time I execute this auto.sh, what will happen is that this auto.sh will automatically write something inside this file. What is it going to write? It's going to write make, you understand me? Make directory inside this file. So this is a script, and this is the parent script. So by the time I say, okay, now after that is being done, then let's say the second script, I'll now say, okay, the same way, I'll copy this, Control C, then I'll paste again. This time, echo this. This time, I'm not going to make directory. I will now, this is the file. I will now say, okay, change mode. What's the name of the file? New.sh. So, you know, this, if we are giving it 400, which is just read permission, or we can give it 777, according to what Dolakbo said, which is 100% permission to this file. So what will happen is that this script, first of all, it will write this file, this script inside this script. So inside this script, we are going to have make directory auto.sh inside this script. Are you getting me? Now this file now is going to echo this change mode inside this script. Now I'm going to, let me remove this file now. So it's going to write another script, which is change mode 777 inside the script. Now, by the time I say the second one, I say echo, then by this time I will now say, okay, execute. New .sh inside the same script. Test.sh. So what means that in this test.sh, remember we now have 3 scripts. We have the first one, we have the second one, we have the third one. This is the first script. This is the second script. This is the third script. So this, now, if we do this, all this effect will take place. It will be put inside the script. This is the main script. This is the second script. Now, how are we going to execute the second script? For we to be able to execute the second script, I will just say, okay, change mode. Text dot change mode 777 change mode 777 text dot sh. And then I will now execute it. Text dot sh. So you see, the first script we write inside text.sh. The second, this one now, we now work on this script. Now, immediately I execute this script, which is the second script. And the second script is going to create the third script. And it's going to give, so you can continue to use echo to be writing script. Let's test this out and see what we have. So it's just a way of thinking deeper than your regular stuff. Okay. And mind you, I may write it the first time. I may get the result that I want. But if I don't get the result that I want, what do? I'll go and revisit what I did, and you get me, and make sure that I got what I actually want. So in that process, that's what we call debugging and fixing, because debugging means check. After testing, you have to check. For example, I said the name of the script we are going to write. Let's say CD desktop, which is what we have been working on. ls, then CD cloud training for enthusiasts. Then this is, please always put all your files in one place. This was the test we did yesterday, so that you can revisit it. If I say, okay, make directory, I'm just trying to create a new, let's say automate. That's the name of the file folder. Let's say CD automate. Now I'm inside the, now let's create a file, automate file. We'll say vim automate file, automate.sh, right? Then we'll copy everything, we'll paste, we'll paste everything here. I can decide to be explaining to people, so that in case anybody that is not here when I was writing this thing, I can decide to explain by putting my hash there. So, okay, this script will create an automated, we create two automated scripts, and execute them. Now that's you see this comment, I put hash here, meaning when I don't see this hash, it's not going to attend to this line. You're going to see like, oh, this guy is explaining what he's doing. Now I will not say, okay, echo this, then I can tell you what have I done here. I said this script, this first line will write a script inside the text.sh. You understand me? Then I'll now come here. I'll now say the same thing. I'm just trying to explain so that in the case if you are not here, if you read what I'm writing, you should be able to know what I did. I'll now say, okay, this script will grant executable permission to, now this is more than even executable permission. This is full permission. We'll grant full permission because 7777 is full permission. Full permission to the user for text, for what? Change, for new what? This is new.sh. For new.sh, and write it to text.sh. Understand me? Then the same way, then I cannot come here now and say, okay, this we execute, this line means echo this. Sorry, this, I made a mistake in this. It's not new, it's going to be dots, not minus. So the same way, I'll just put that, then this one is going to execute the third file. So we're already in one file. This is the second file. I can decide to write this, okay, this will execute the second file. And this, sorry, always put hash, unless you have return back error. So while writing a comment, always put comments. You understand? This will execute the third file, which will be scripted in the second file. So you can see the first file is what we are writing now. The second file, which one is our second file here? What is our first file? Our first file is automate. Our second file is text.sh. Our third file is what? New.sh. So may not make sense, but I don't know if you guys can understand. Now this will execute. No, this what calculate means it's going to execute. So let's just test our script. So now I'm just writing just one file, which is automate.sh. I'm just writing one file, and this file, when I execute it, I want it to create 3 files and execute those 2 files. To create 2 extra files, and it will execute the file. So how do I do that? I have to change mode because normally I don't have permission to do that. Then automate, I have to change mode to this. Now I execute the file. Automate. Sorry, I've changed the automate now. Okay, automate.sh. If I execute it, what happened? Did I make? I think maybe I did not give it permission. Well, change mode 400. Where's the name of the file? Excuse me. I think I make a typographical error. Let me be sure. Let's say change mode. Yes, it's 400 supposed to be enough. Let me just change it to automate.sh. Then if I execute the automate.sh, supposed to be able to do that. Now he's telling me one, he said in text.sh line 1, echo command not found. Change mode command not found. Those command not found. Are you getting me? So what is the issue? He said one, he said in .sh line 1, cat. Where's our line 1? Let's say automate. So if I go, let me say ls, you see that it has actually created the files. You can see, it actually created the 2 files. You understand me? Just that it did not execute the file. Okay, now let's see what is inside this new. Cat, the second file, which is created, test. Okay, now you can see I didn't close the bracket. That was why it had that error. You understand me? This command that I see here, this one I closed it, but it was too far from the sh. You understand me? This one, so now I have to edit them. So how do I edit them? So it means that I actually created the file, but it did not execute. There's an error. This is the error that I have. So I have to fix the bug. Say vim. Now, next class, we're going to be talking about how to the easiest way to fix bug. It's not good to use vim to fix bug. You use VS Code. We're going to be talking about how to fix bug. Let's say vim. Let's first of all look at the error of new. Let's say cat new.sh. Sorry. There's nothing inside cat new. Oh, sorry. Oh, you can see there's an error automatically. Yeah. So let's go back to our main file, which is automate. Vim automate. Now, where did we get the first error from? We can see the first error is say echo this inside this and inside this. Okay, we can fix this error by saying I. Can use colon, 1 colon, and 1 colon here. So now it's going to echo this inside this, and it's going to be inside the .text me. So I think I'm having issue here. So I can remove this. I can remove this. Let me see. Will this one work? Okay, then I can put this here. And let me remove. So it's just a way of testing this. Okay, let's see. Echo this. Echo this inside.
You see the same error now.
Huh? I may likely get the error, right?
The same error, the same thing.
Okay, let me remove this here. And remove this here. Remove this here. Okay, now echo this into this and into this. Will this work? Perhaps. Let's try it. The same way, but this particular one, I'm having issue here because this is far. So, which means if I just write make directory into this, it will work. No need of putting echo here, right? I can just do like this and, right, it will work, right? Because the second command is change mode this into this. Okay, now let's try this. Let me remove that echo stuff there because echo is not a script. It's a script, but what I want to do is different. So like that, what I'm trying to say is that, you see, the process I'm using to write this script is going to take longer time. But at the end of the day, I'm going to arrive at it. Then when I arrive at it, I can share it with everybody. You can run it. But now what? Let's try see if we can successfully do that. Say ls. Let's remove the first one, which is new, and let's remove the text. Start from the beginning and test. So these are the two files I'm removing. ls. Now I only have one file. Let me execute it again and see if it's going to give me. Now you can see the error I've reduced, and it said there is no such file as this. Now I'm saying you execute this. That is the third one. So meaning the issue I'm having now is the third script, meaning the first script actually worked successfully. Okay, now if the first script runs successfully, now let's look at the second script. Okay, now it said text dot the second script. Okay, now let's go to cat, let's say test, which is giving us the error. You can see I'm having issue here. The issue I'm having here, this change mode and this one, these two lines, this column is giving us the issue. This one will create a file called new auto, a directory, which has already been created. If I check it now, there's going to be a directory, but this one could not change the stuff. This one could not execute. So I'll go back to the first one, say vim, let's say auto. You know, everything we are doing, we're actually planning to use one file. Now, where am I getting my error from? Is this one. I'm having error with this, so I'll remove I. Okay, excuse me. I remove I. Then I remove I. So meaning this first one runs successfully, right? Now I'm going to, we plan to put this change mode of this, right? Which is this. And the third one, which is this. So this process is called bug fixing. Bug means what I'm planning to do is not what I'm getting. So meaning I have to keep writing until I get what I want. Let's say WQ this, enter. Then let's remove ls. You can see I have the new auto. I have this 3 file, which was what I expect. So let's say remove new and test. Then, sorry, test new, sorry, remove new.sh. Then, sorry, what am I having issue? Say because the first one have been removed. Okay, now I would say remove with root force. I'm just trying to do cleanup so that I can run my script again. Now let's go back to the first one. This is what we have. I execute it again and see, does it give me what I want? Now you see, it did not come back with any error. Wow, that means it did what I expect. Clear. So if I say ls, you see, it created the file, executed the file, and that file created another file. That means the first one created the first one, execute the first one. That means I created this file created this file created this file, and this file created this file. So if I say ls, you see, wow, it worked. So you can see, somebody can just drop one file for you, and that file can create multiple files in your system and execute the file. I can decide to say, clean up every file. You will not even notice that things like that happen. For example, now let me add one more script to it. Say ls. Now let's say vim auto. Now let me delete everything so that you look as if nothing even happened. This is how hackers go into your system, do whatever they want to do, and delete everything. I want to say arrow m new.sh and test.sh. Then I want to say arrow m with force and new what? What is the folder? New auto. And then I'll now say WQ, enter, execute it. Let me delete everything. Arrow M. Even if I will delete it, if I will execute it, it will run. Auto. Now it has removed make directory. It has removed it. ls. You can see everything is clean. Clear. So I can execute that file. But if I press ls, I'll see only one file. Because inside that script, I told him, do everything you want to do. And after you have done everything, clean up. So you can see, you see that he executed the file. What about those scripts? They have happened. You understand me? But they happened quietly. This is how hackers will send a script to your system and remove all your security in your system and send it to a server and clean up. Nobody will know what is going on in your system. See the time it took, just brief. And you know the interesting thing, I can send you this file, you execute it to give you the same result. Everybody here, I can send this file to everybody. You see, because I've developed it, I test it, and I execute it, and it worked. I will say correct. So if I want, you may not know what have happened, but a lot have happened. As long as I can keep executing this file, I can even write a script that it should keep executing it till infinity. I can tell the script that in every 20 minutes, execute it. In every 20 minutes, execute it. You just run the script the first time. You just see that automatically, as far as my server is connecting to your system, I'll be getting all your data every 20 minutes. You'll not be asking how somebody know your surname and your date of birth on the internet. Not knowing that somebody just send you an open source script. Most of us like to buy pirated software and there's a script inside. I'll be talking to another server that you don't even know, because by the time you say ls, you're not going to see anything. I can even write it in a way that it will even hide this file. Do you know if I put move automate to dot automate dot sh. And if I do it like this, I write ls, I won't see anything on my screen. But that does not mean that the file is not there. It's there. I say ls minus a clear. I say ls minus a l. You see that the file is here. The file here is it executable? Very executable. Automate. Wait, excuse me. Automate.sh. Have we? Yes, automate. Okay, no E. .sh. You see, did it work? He executes. But if you check your system, you won't see anything. But there's a file inside your file. I can tell the system to go and hide this file in your etc folder or your share folder. And that's why you just be running it. You will not know. You just be executing. So something is running in your system you are not aware of. That's the power of share scripting. That's the power of automation. So if I cut it again, say cut dot, you can see the file is there. Everything we wrote, they are still inside. But if I edit it, I say this two file, for example, and I say Vim. That's why I'm telling you guys, go and do your Linux, go and do it too, because but by the time we start going further, it may look like joke. This is what makes you a DevOps engineer. It's not you knowing Ansible, Terraform, and all those things. If you understand how to think and bring up complicated, a simple solution for a complicated issue, you are already doing things, then you can learn any other tools. This is why we want, this is what we want to make you. Okay, now if I say Vim this, then I want people to know that I've hacked your system. I cannot put the script here. No, I can just come here. Just okay. I want to show that you are the king of the Zanga. I will say echo. You have been hacked. I just want you to know that I've hacked your system. So I can just close it. I can let me even make it capital letter so that it can come scary. And say, you have been hacked. I just want you to know. But if I don't want you to know, I don't even need to put this echo it out. I can just hide it now. WQ, this, enter. If I execute it now, the only thing you are going to see on your screen is you have been hacked. I say dot automate, enter. You can see you have been hacked. I just want you to know that I have entered your system. But if I don't want you to know, I don't need to put that echo. You have been hacked because something I've run under your system that you're not even aware of. There are some application you want to run that will say you have to run it as administration. If you run that application as administration, that share script that you have inside will run also. Because you have your administration right, it will clean up your system or to drop some things inside your system. And interestingly, it's just going to write another share script inside your system that will be sending a ping, sending something to a server that you're not even aware of. And as far as the application is running in your system, you'll be amazed. So these are the things I want you to understand. So you just think of something. Remember before I did this thing was, I want you to write a file. That when you write that file, one single file will write 2 scripts. And we execute the script. That was what we did. So we wrote one script called automate.sh. Then this automate.sh, it was able to write 2 extra scripts in your system, and he executed the 2 scripts. And when he executed the 2 scripts, and he cleaned up, then I just added one line script to the end. Okay, you have been hacked, just to let you know that I've hacked. So these are the things you think. You know, interesting thing, you have Linux on Hash, which will have many Linux scripts there. Just open it, play with it, just create something, you know, create something. When we are coming next class, sorry, we have taken more time. I wanted us to talk about VS Code, how to write it, how to use line of VS Code. That's what we're going to be doing next week. And what is Git and GitHub, grouping. So we're going to be doing that next week. It's going to be fun. Please don't miss it. I want to still give opportunity. Go and get your Linux system. Finish that on Hash. Master it. And let's have fun. From next week is going to be ahead. I'm going to be very fast. I'm going to be very fast. You understand me? We're going to be very, very fast next week. So if you have any question, go ahead and ask. Go ahead. Blessing, you have a question?
No, I think that was when I was talking to Dolapo.
Okay. So if you do have any other question, anybody that have question, you can ask or we can move. But did you see what I did? Did you like it?
Yes, but it's kind of complicated somehow, but at least I kind of got the concept kind of, but not so. I think when we try.
I will drop the script I wrote. So yeah, I'm not going to hide anything. You understand me? I'll drop the script I wrote. But I'm not saying you have to do it, right? I'm just giving you my own, the way I think. You understand? But you have to be able to think out of the surface. You understand me? You have to be able to think out of the surface. You have to be able to think out of the surface. Let me just copy the file and paste here. So just think about something, out of the surface, not like you want to create a file that will write another file. You can say, okay, I want to create one file that will write 20 files. That's automation. I want to create a file that will write 50 files and delete all the 50 files. That is good. You understand me? I want to do something, just think. And just as you are thinking, go to your Linux. The advantage is that you have Linux on Hash, which will give you more power to know what you want to do. So that is it. I think my file is hidden because I actually hide it. So let me open it. Let me keep it, move it from being hidden so that I can share it with you. So ls, we have the file here, ls, let's say move dot automate. Where am I? I think I've left there. CD desktop class training for enthusiasts. LS, where am I? CD automate. Then let's say I want to change the name, move dot automate to what? Automate dot sh, so that I'll be able to share it with you, right? LS. Now, if I come here, I can let me share with you so that you just look at the script I wrote and try to execute it. You're going to see, you're going to show you have been hacked. Try and just study it, then write something similar or something more tough than that. You understand me? Download it. I've shared it in the WhatsApp group. Just download it. Just try and think something crazy. You can go to Linus on that, copy as many scripts as you want, put it in one file, execute it, see what it gives to you. You understand me? It gives you open your mind, you open your thinking. It gives you power to think about solution. You understand me? So don't worry. That's just it. But in our next class, don't worry, we are going to be doing more. I told you, Linus is not something that we have to start once and just finish. We're going to be doing more and more and more and more and more and more. Right? So I'll see you guys next week. Do you have any other question? Don't be intimidated, right? Don't. But just try and think of something. You can write something similar. It will help us. Rachel. Rachel, are you there? Yes, are you still with me?
I'm here.
Huh?
I'm here.
Is it, but hope it's not that hard, right?
No, it's all right.
Okay. Rachel, is it that hard? Rachel just kept quiet. I'm just scared. Okay, I think maybe our network is quiet. Okay, I'll see you guys next week Saturday. Please try and finish that on hash. If possible, go to Essential and just do it.
Right, sir.
Yeah, okay, good night. Dolapo, what do we have to say to Dolapo today?
Thank you so much, Dolapo.
Thank you, Dolapo.
Thank you everyone. So thank you for coming.
Okay, take care.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Have a good week, everyone. Bye.
Bye.